while the engine of the bike warms up a bit, I thought I'd tell you what's been going on. When I went to Tangier a couple of weeks ago for the renew of my visa, on the way down there the bike was starting to lose power, and then it would come back, and then you stop and start, and while the bike didn't stop altogether, it did give me a bit of concern. So what I'm doing today is I am going to a bike place called Dr. Bike with a friend called Rashid, who has a TRK as well. And what I've done so far is I've put a bottle of injector cleaner into the fuel tank, along with a full tank of fuel. Hopefully that will clean the injectors out, and also when I get to the bike shop we are going to change the air filter, fuel filter and the spark plugs as well. Now, I've never had this done since I've had the bike, apart from the fuel filter one time when I went to Benelli TRK in Casablanca. So I'm hoping with these things that I'm doing now, it will hopefully make the engine run a lot better again, like it was before it was new. Now I'm just on my way to the cafe to meet Rashid, and then we will go on to the bike shop. So I'll let you know once we get going. So I'm meeting Rashid at this cafe here called Viva. It is a cafe that me and Pascal go to.
Are
you good? Okay, good. Yep. Right, Rashid's arrived, so we're now going to go on. Rashid's on a blue TRK 502X, so same bike as me but in blue. So where we're going is only about 3 or 4 kilometers, so it's not too far. Yeah, Rashid rang the bike shop up yesterday to make sure that they're open and I can go today, which they said yes. Which is good. And I don't think we're too far from the bike shop where we're going now. Roads are fairly quiet, which isn't too bad, especially for this time of day. While I'm at the bike shop as well, I'll find out how much new tyres are. I'm getting a bit low on the front and I want to go for something that's a little bit more off-roady. Where we are now, the traffic has definitely got a little bit worse, but nothing too bad. Around here, I think it's just up the road here. I can remember. I know there's a mosque here as well, yeah, which is there to my left. And here we are, Dr. Biker. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Okay, now we've arrived at Dr. Biker. This is Rashid's bike here, like I said, same as mine, but in blue and black. And there's Bumble. Okay. And this is where we've come to. And I'm going to be really bad. I'm going to do some filming inside the workshop. This is the workshop they've got. It's small, but they really do a good job. And they have all the equipment they need to do. Engine rebuilds, servicing, suspension. If you can think of it, they can repair it. New tyres as well. Yeah, the bike's now going on the ramp. Now up on its main stand and they can get to work. Okay, bike's being stripped now. The first job by the looks of it is to change the spark plugs. Tank's now off. Seats.
All this.
Needs a bit of a clean, unfortunately. He is a bit dirty. It's had a spray and a clean down now, and it's a lot cleaner than what it was before. It was absolutely filthy. Looks a lot better. And under there is the air filter. Here we have the air filter, which we'll take out, give a clean. There it is. Yeah, bloody filthy. And that's the air filter casing now coming out so we can get to the top. And yeah, bloody filthy under there. And you should now be able to get to the spark plugs and change those as well. The spark plugs we are going for are the Iridium 1X, which are NGK, and they are fully compatible with Bumble. There he is, taking off the covers so we can get to the spark plugs. Let's remove the two injectors and the two spark plugs reside down there. Well, this is the first of the spark plugs to come out. Doesn't look too bad. Looks like he's been clean burning, but I've never changed them since I've had the bike, so yeah. Both spark plugs are now prepped and going back into the housing. To be done up before the injector's going back on, and then the air filter cleaned and returned on top. Injector's now fully installed, with the cover back on as well, so she's all sealed up. The airbox has now been cleaned and it's been returned. The noise you can hear in the background is the air compressor. The airbox has now all been cleaned out, all nice and clean again. Now this is the air filter itself, made of some sponge. It's got to be cleaned out, and then it will then be replaced back into the housing and the lid put back on again. The air filter itself is pretty dirty again. I haven't changed this or done anything with it since I've bought it, so this will be its first real good clean. There is the air filter, all clean again now, been thoroughly washed out, cleaned.
It's become a new one.
Yeah, like new.
Like a new filter.
And the cover's going on next. The last of the screws now being done up on the top cover of the air filter. That's all done now, cleaned and ready to go. We've decided we're going to have a look at the chain at the same time, and if that needs changing, then because I have a new one with me, we will change it, but if not, then we won't. But we'll have a look at that in a minute. Okay, we've taken out the fuel filter now, and it's going to give that a flow through and a clean and see if it needs changing. If it does, then it will be. If it looks okay, then we won't change it on this occasion. There's the fuel filter, which has now been cleaned, checked. Seems to be okay and has been put back again. And next thing to do will be to return the tank and everything and start putting it back together again. Back on goes the tank now. Takes two people, one because he's full of fuel, and two, there's 2 or 3 connections obviously underneath for the fuel to come out, and the electronics for the tank, i.e. the sender unit, tells you how much fuel is in the tank itself. The tank's all back on now, it's just a case of buttoning it all down and bolting it so it doesn't go anywhere. Well, the tank's all buttoned up again now and it's bolted down. Seat to go on, front and rear, which is doing now. Well, it's all back together again now, the seat is on. The mechanics had a look at the chain, and the chain says it's perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Still don't need to change it, so he's just going to give it a good clean and give it fresh oil on it, but other than that, the chain is good. There we go, and that's everything all done now. Bike's all back together and is running really sweet, and hopefully the tank with the injector cleaner will sort that out and she will run as new again. The mechanic was so surprised at how good the chain is, and it doesn't need changing. Next job will be to change tyres and to make them tubeless, but that will happen in the next week or two, not straight away. Rashi's just having his bike checked over as well, specifically the chain. Again, if it needs doing, he'll change it, but by the looks of it, it just needs a clean like mine. There we go, the mechanics are now getting my bike out, hopefully without dropping it. They are a heavy beast, they're around 200 kilos when fully fueled. Spin it, yep. Here we go.
You should.
Perfect. Okay, job's all finished, bike's all done, running great. So Rashi's ready to go on his, and then here's mine, and we are off back to the cafe for a well-deserved coffee. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and away we go. Well, that's it for today's video. The jobs are done for Bumble now, and hopefully he's going to be running great. Total cost was 530 dirham, which is about 53 euros, or about 45 English pounds. So yeah, really pleased with that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I will speak to you later. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for our next upcoming videos. Thank you.